Here we go. I call to order the Riverview Community School District Board of Education regular meeting for October 24th, 2023. The Secretary Walker, roll call, please.
President Bohr.
Here.
Vice President Dominski.
Here.
Secretary Walker here. Treasurer Davis.
Here.
Trustee Meeks.
Here.
Trustee Toth.
Here.
Trustee O'Brien's excused.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. First, we'll go to guest and visitor comments, the 2-minute session. The purpose of the public participation portion of the meeting is to provide an opportunity for the citizens to share their thoughts with the board. Personal concerns are best handled through proper channels. Questions requiring investigation will be referred to the superintendent for consideration. Are there any guests and visitors wishing to share comments or concerns? Seeing none, we'll move on to item A58, acceptance of agenda.
President Board?
Vice President Dominski.
I was gonna accept the agenda.
Okay, a motion by Vice President Dominski, thank you. Do we have support?
Support.
Supported by Treasurer Davis. Any discussion? Hearing none, Secretary Walker, roll call, please.
President Bohr.
Yes.
Vice President Dominski.
Yes.
Secretary Walker, yes. Treasurer Davis.
Yes.
Trustee Meeks.
Yes.
Trustee Toth.
Yes.
Next, we'll move on to A59, consent grouping, which includes accept the minutes of the September 25th, 2023 study session, accept the minutes of the September 26th, 2023 regular meeting, approve the check registers, approve purchase card expense reports, approve Miller-Johnson administrative updates, approve special education cooperative agreement, approve overnight travel for wrestling team, and approve varsity coaches. I will make the motion. Be it resolved, the Riverview Board of Education accepts the minutes of the September 23rd study session, the minutes of the September regular meeting, approve the check registers and purchase card expense reports, approve the Miller-Johnson administrative updates, approve the special education cooperative agreement, approve the overnight travel for the wrestling team, and approve the varsity softball and boys basketball coaches as all contained in the consent grouping. Do I have support?
Support.
Supported by Trustee Meeks. Any discussion? Hearing none, Secretary Walker, roll call, please.
Secretary Walker, yes. Treasurer Davis.
Yes.
Trustee Toth.
Yes.
President Bohr.
Yes.
Vice President Dominski.
Yes.
Trustee Meeks.
Yes.
President Bohr.
Superintendent Hatzel.
Yes, I'd like to welcome our new varsity boys basketball coach who's with us tonight. Brings great pride to introduce Tim Stamper as the next leader of our basketball program. Tim is a Riverview High alumni from the class of 2005 at RCHS and a current resident here in Riverview with his wife Lindsay and their 3 sons, Timmy, Tristan, and brand new baby Tate. We had to move his interview back a day just to allow for the new one to come, but it still turned out great. He was a little bit tired, but he was involved with our varsity basketball program before as an assistant coach for 3 years before taking on the same role in New Boston Huron last year. So we look forward to building off the traditions that Tim experienced both as a coach and a player and promoting our program to the community in the younger grade levels as well. We are really excited to see what the future holds for Tim and Riverview basketball. So without further ado, welcome aboard, Tim. And also, while I'm on the topic, Coach Stamper has already organized a camp for our youth, and it's available. We'll have it on our website, but it's on the internet as well, under Riverview Basketball. So if you've got youngsters looking to play and get some good skill instruction, it's just in a couple weeks.
Thank you, Superintendent Hatzel. Next, we'll move on to board updates, administrative comments, legislative reports. Superintendent Hatzel?
Yes, Kira couldn't be with us tonight, but she did give me a little bit of a report. First and foremost, a thank you to all who helped make Riverview's homecoming for 2023 amazing from start to finish. The sponsors, the volunteers, the alumni, the teaching staff who made it just a great event, and capped off with a Pirate football win and a great, well-attended dance that went off without a hitch. So thank you for everybody who helped make homecoming great. A couple sports updates. Our soccer team won their 4th consecutive district championship. Just got news, it looks like they lost in the regional semifinals, but another great season for Coach Ben Zielinski and the boys. So good job to them. Our football team plays Friday. They qualified for the state playoffs and had enough playoff points to host, and it's a big rivalry. We're hosting our neighbor Trenton at home Friday at 7 p.m. Also, point of pride, our brand new or newish swimming pool is hosting the Swimming and Diving League Championship this week. So all of the Huron Conference will be present. The prelims are tomorrow and Thursday, and Friday, or the finals are Saturday morning at 9 a.m. In addition to that, Saturday morning, our cross-country regionals are at Lake Erie Metro Park. So good luck to all of those Pirate teams as they represent in those big competitions. The high school also had their parent-teacher conferences last week. Saw quite a bit of an uptick in attendance from last year's numbers. So thank you for parents and staff for making that community parent and teacher connection. And also, the school district provided all of our juniors with an opportunity last week to take the PSAT. A couple other big events. This Friday, Riverview High has been selected to have some students and administrators welcome State Senator Darren Camilleri and State Representative Jamie Churches to participate in a roundtable on growing Michigan together. So thank you, Senator and Representative, for choosing Riverview. And we look forward to having a robust discussion Friday morning at the high school. And also, 30 of our students will be participating with the Downriver Legislative Forum, which this month's topic is mental health. So thank you to our teachers, Ms. Lentz and Ms. Hewlett, who are going to take those 30 high school students to participate in that forum. This Thursday is our parent-teacher conferences at elementary and middle school level. We have a little bit of a new format this year. For the first time, we have an early release, and the conference hours are expanded. So there's more time to meet with our teachers throughout the day, and we encourage you to use this opportunity to connect with our staff and stay up to date with your child's progress. Also, October for all schools is National Bullying Prevention Month, and we'll have mentoring and activities at all levels around the topic. Specifically, Seats Middle School has partnered with the Positivity Project, which provides a framework to create an upstream approach to prevent bullying. Throughout this week, the students at Seats Middle School will participate in various activities that focus on developing character strengths. These lessons will provide the foundation for self-confidence that is grounded in self-awareness. By focusing on efforts on teaching students on how to build positive relationships and how to tap into their character strengths, we are showing the students at Seats Middle School what right looks like and how they treat other people. Legislatively, we're keeping our eye as the legislature is working on a bill around teacher evaluations. So obviously that will affect us directly, hoping that comes out in everybody's favor. Also, the House and Senate are planning to shut down very soon, early in the year to move the presidential primary, so not too much more action is expected. Finally, two important things for Riverview. Our School of Choice window is now open, so spread the word. We have openings available in most grade levels, so if somebody's interested in attending Riverview, let them know. And we have our sinking fund election in 2 weeks, so please do your due diligence as a citizen and get out and vote. If you need more information around the sinking fund, we have information posted on our website of what that would fund and what it's used to contribute to our district. Finally, have a happy and safe Halloween on Tuesday. Please look out for our young people in the community, and if you must drive, use extreme caution and patience, as we want Tuesday to be a fun event and accident-free. Thank you.
Thank you, Superintendent Hatzel. Next, we'll move on to new business, item A60, approve the trimester 2 Schools of Choice application period. Superintendent Hatzel, background please.
The Riverview Community School District received approval from the state of Michigan to accept students residing within the boundaries of Wayne County for enrollment beginning in the second trimester of the 2023-24 school year. The district's proposed 2023-2024 operating budget incorporates School of Choice as an essential for consistent operating revenues and program sustainability. It is the recommendation of the superintendent and the director of business and finance that the Riverview Community School District open a limited School of Choice enrollment period for the second trimester of the 23-24 school year. A minimum of 1 student in grades K through 11 will be accepted from qualified applicants for in-person learning. Riverview Virtual Academy will be accepting unlimited applications in all grades for online learning.
Thank you, Superintendent Hatzel. Do I have a motion?
President Bohr.
Secretary Walker?
Be it resolved, the Riverview Board of Education, exercising the option permitted by Section 105 of the School Aid Act of 1979, as amended by Public Act 300 of 1996, will, for the purposes of Section 105, accept limited applications of non-resident students from outside our district who reside within the Wayne-Risa ISD for enrollment of a minimum of 1 student in grades K through 11 for face-to-face instruction and unlimited applications for enrollment in Riverview Virtual Academy in grades K through 12 for the second trimester of the 2023-2024 school year as presented.
Motion by Secretary Walker. Do we have support?
Support.
Supported by Trustee Meeks. Any discussion? Hearing none, Secretary Walker, roll call, please.
President Bohr,
Yes.
Trustee Meeks,
Yes.
Secretary Walker, yes. Trustee Toth,
Yes.
Treasurer Davis.
Yes.
Vice President Dominski.
Yes.
Next, we'll move on to item A61, award Riverview School of Cosmetology camera system installation. Superintendent Hatzel, background, please.
In an effort to standardize our equipment, improve the quality and capabilities, we would like to expand the high school security camera system to include our cosmetology building. This will be the same system we use at all 5 schools and will run on the same platform. Using the RISA contract Michigan CoPro bid, we solicited a quote from Presidio Technology Solutions to replace our current system with an Avalon system to match what we installed at the other buildings for a total sum of $18,072. After receiving the quote, it is the recommendation of the Director of Finance, Lonnie Draper, and the Director of Operations, Gary Kennedy, that Presidio Technology Solutions be awarded the order for a sum not to exceed $18,072. Funding for this project will come from the School Safety Funding Grant.
Thank you, Superintendent Hatzel. Do we have a motion?
President Bohr,
Trustee Meeks?
be it resolved, the Riverview Board of Education awards the order of the Riverview School of Cosmetology security camera system and installation to Presidio Technology Solutions for a sum not to exceed $18,072.
Motion by Trustee Meeks. Do we have support?
Support.
Supported by Vice President Dominski. Any discussion? Hearing none, Secretary Walker, roll call, please.
Treasurer Davis.
Yes.
President Bohr.
Yes.
Trustee Meeks.
Yes.
Vice President Dominski.
Yes.
Trustee Toth.
Yes.
Secretary Walker, yes.
Next, we'll move on to guest and visitor comments for the 5-minute session. Seeing no guest and visitors for comments, we'll move on to item 10, items for discussion presented by board members concerning which no action can be taken. Any items for discussion? I'd just like to say, I'd like to thank Mrs. Plakowski, our GSRP director, and her staff for the invitation to me just last week to come and read the book for the kids from the fall book drive, Spookly the Square Pumpkin. It was a privilege and an honor to help support the book drive, and it was heartwarming to have the little ones and Mrs. P's staff share part of their day with me. Our GSRP program is once again one of the many points of pirate pride of our district, and I wish to thank them for creating a warm, nurturing learning environment for the kids and for instilling the love of reading and the love of learning to our youngest pirates. Any other items for discussion? Hearing none, we'll go to future business. We've got a Board of Education workshop for Monday, October 30th at 6 p.m. at the high school. We've got our study session will be held on Monday, November 27th at 6:30 at the high school. And our regular meeting for November will be on Tuesday, the 28th at 7 p.m. in the City Hall Council Chambers. Next, we'll need a motion for adjournment.
President Bohr,
Trustee Toth?
motion to adjourn.
Motion by Trustee Toth. Do we have support?
Support.
Supported by Trustee Meeks. Secretary Walker, roll call, please.
President Bohr.
Yes.
Vice President Dominski.
Yes.
Secretary Walker, yes. Treasurer Davis.
Yes.
Trustee Meeks.
Yes.
Trustee Toth.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone. Meeting adjourned at 7:18.